Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said, the Fulani Chief Justice of Nigerian Supreme Court, Justice Ibrahim Tanko, blasted Buhari, Malami, and the Nigerian government's legal team that the Fulani Nigerian government files more charges than it can prove in the court of law. Justice Tanko made this statement after Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court Abuja and Abubakar Malami, the Minister of Justice, met with him to seek advice on way forward with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's prosecution at the Federal High Court Abuja. Both Malami and the Fulani Nigerian government's lead lawyer, Shehu Laraban, a quota system lawyer, left the Chief Justice of Nigeria's office in shame and disgrace. They were shamed and disgraced. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko, blasted Malami that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's prosecution at the Federal High Court Abuja cannot proceed without the Fulani Nigerian government showing he was legally extradited. And Justice Tanko warned Justice Binta Nyako to stop the senseless adjournments and throw out the case out of our court, and that the Fulani Nigerian government should seek for a political solution because there's no case to answer. They are the ones at fault. My brothers and my sisters, you know you cannot trust this Fulani Janjaweed, especially the Chief Justice of Nigeria. You know, he cannot be trusted because they are all working together to ensure that their Fulanization agenda comes to pass. And they are looking for every means to deceive the gullibles. And that is why they are now trying to nullify Buhari's 2019 election victory and hand over power to another Fulani, Abubakar Atiku, to rule for another 8 years. Because they've seen that the southern politicians have made up their mind that power must transfer to the south. And they have seen that they cannot enforce themselves in. So they have to find a way out. And that is why Justice Tanko, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, is trying to play a fast one. He wants Biafrans to see him as someone who loves Biafrans. But it's a lie. He doesn't. Because he was the one that foisted hopeless Uzodinjo in Imo State, who have been killing Biafran youths. He was the one. You know, one funny thing that happened today, the Hausa governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, raised alarm that the Fulani Nigerian government is using military helicopters to deliver weapons to the Fulani terrorist bandits terrorizing Bauchi State. But the Nigerian army blamed bad weather, for not engaging the same Fulani terrorist bandits in neighboring Niger State when they were terrorizing the Gwari people of Niger State unhindered. They were terrorizing them. According to report, the Bauchi State Governor, Bala Mohammed, has raised the alarm over suspicious movements of unknown helicopters around Lamebura Forest, which is a notorious Fulani terrorist bandit area. The governor stated this only few days after he declared that Toro local government area remained the epicenter of insecurity, which have defied all efforts to check in Bauchi State, despite all the military that was sent there. But no order was given to them to clear the Fulani terrorist bandits. The Hausa governor, who is worried about the situation, was speaking when he granted the audience to recently deployed Air Officer commanding Special Operation Command of Nigerian Air Force, Bauchi, Air Vice Marshal ÞAJUDDIN Yusuf, in Bauchi at the government house. Bala Mohammed said that he was speaking based on the intelligence reports received from security agents and the local community over the suspicious movement of the helicopters, whose mission was not known, but they saw them delivering weapons and ammunition to the Fulani terrorist bandits in their hideout in Bauchi Forest. The governor therefore called on personnel of Nigerian Air Force Base in his state to intensify surveillance in the area with a view to identifying the suspected helicopter as well as to protect people's lives and properties. The Hausa governor also called for the intensification of security operations in the area by the officers and men of Nigerian Air Force, because it has now become imperative, considering the present security situation in most parts of Nigeria. But they have not received order from the commander-in-chief, who is also a Fulani terrorist bandit. Speaking earlier, the new Air Officer commanding Special Operation Command, Bauchi, Air Vice Marshal ÞAJUDDIN Yusuf, said the command was aware of the situation, but they were not given order to go after the terrorists. They were not given order to go after the Fulani terrorists. In order to downplay the situation, he said that investigations are ongoing with a view to checking the trend and apprehending the suspected helicopter for appropriate action. But the order not to stop the Fulani terrorists came from Fulani Nigerian government because they want to overrun the Hausa communities and the northern Christian communities. That's what they want to do. A former head of state of Nigeria cries out that the zoo called Nigeria is sinking in the hands of autocrats, mediocre, ethnic champion, incompetent and visionless Buhari and his jihadist Fulani Nigerian government. Nigeria is sinking. But the Fulani Janjaweed will make us believe that it is not happening. You know, another report, the Nigerian army have said bad weather prevented the Nigerian Air Force from launching attack against 200 Fulani terrorists, otherwise known as Fulani terrorist bandits, who stormed communities in Niger State and attacked the residents. A military intelligence office said that a heavy surveillance operation has been, however, launched by the police at forests in local governments to ambush the Fulani terrorists. These are just audios. They are audios. They are audios. You know, they are audios. The statement was made to deceive the gullibles because the Fulani Nigerian government is involved. They are involved. You know, they said the terrorists, they stormed the communities in a convoy of 100 motorcycles, killing children, without resistance from the Nigerian security agencies. But in Abia State, the Fulani Nigerian army were busy shutting down illegal refineries. The Fulani terrorists, wielding dangerous firearms and ammunition, they raided several homes and looted provision stores they vandalized, while the Nigerian terrorist army are in Ihiala killing Biafran youths. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.